We are live.
Yeah, I wouldn't rush to say that right now.
It's alive.
We are functioning. Let's just put it that way.
Wow.
And we
Set
are
the bar low.
I don't want to rush and make us look like a bunch of overachievers,
There you go. Yeah.
We're a little tired from the road. And guess what time it is?
Dinner time?
No, countdown time.
Oh,
I'm waiting for you to do the countdown.
nope.
No.
You know what? Countdown.
Believe it's running. Why don't you check our Facebook?
Hey everyone. Rene is just off camera. We're trying something new. We're using the platform we always use, which is called Yardstream, and that you can see the podcast from Yardstream, but it also streams to YouTube. And then she has her cell phone, and we're trying to stream to Facebook. So we're going to see if that's working. And who knows? I don't know how that works. Let's see. This
I don't have it on there. I have it on my Rene Bray page.
is that. Wait, where's it going?
To Rene Bray.
Oh, Jesus. Is it really?
Well, yeah, because I saw the live button. Wait, you don't have me on there?
Oh, shit. I mean, no, shoot. Hey.
So you don't have my Facebook page on your thing?
It's not loaded. I mean, we're friends. We're friends.
We were.
Well, yeah.
That's kind of slipping away. It's going to be a long trip to Michigan, I'll tell you that.
That's not good. Rene Bray, let's see.
Not looking good for you.
I
don't think that's the right one anyway.
Oh my God. If you find it. I don't know.
Oh.
So
you were a little testy there with me.
Not
see,
testy.
now they see how it really goes. This should have been like we should be somewhere in here, I think, for the live. So I don't know how that's working.
Yeah. Well, be that as it may, we'll repost it on a link in the next couple of days. So anyway, as is all things with us, this is definitely a learning curve. And
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Here's how I played it out. Because, I put the post up a couple of hours ago that we were going to do the podcast live.
Right.
And I said, I'm smelling a dumpster fire.
She scores. By the way, I will probably never paint over. It's speckle.
Is it? Isn't it? Could it be? Maybe?
But I you know what? I know exactly. That's why I normally point the camera away from that, so it doesn't show. But
oh, wait a second.
What?
Starting live broadcast. Oh well, this is. I think I got it now.
All right.
I had to push another button. You want to check and see?
Got to push all the buttons. So.
You're starting today, aren't you?
Was that an innuendo?
That was a double entendre.
Ooh. So we see someone in the live, like watching.
Well,
not
wait
sure.
a second. This is going to be.
I'm not sure who you are, but thank you.
This is funny too because the camera is around this way.
Okay.
Do you see you on the camera now?
Yep.
All right.
So anyway, we had a great trip to Ocala, Florida.
Very enjoyable, actually.
The drive was nice. It started out. I forget what we had a fight about something. Do you remember what it was?
It was pretty serious, though. I know that.
I was like our first. I mean, it wasn't a fight. It was a first fight.
It was ugly.
But I will say that when it was all said and done,
I turned out to be right.
she apologized and she recognized the error of her ways.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's
Spin the wheel of excuses. Which excuse do you want to use now? Oh, we just
Hi, Mark. It's Mark. Mark.
Oh, Mark, I'm so glad to see you.
Hey, Mark, we started watching last night. We started watching The Hunt, and Renee was 15 minutes in when she started sawing logs. And
I was tired. We had a long trip. We stayed up late. We did a lot of driving. I have to listen to him talk day and night when we're on the road. Well, look at this. I'm looking at the Facebook Live, and it looks like it's all flip.
Well,
all
oh my! So she points the camera at me, and she's like, "It's only on you."
Did you just do that face and that voice?
No.
I see another fight in our future. Flip.
Why is the camera always on you?
Mark, is this worth even turning on to? I mean, come on. Surely there's a loose Playboy or something laying around that could give you something better to do.
So what are you going to move it?
No, I'm going to leave it pointed at you.
All right. Well, there you go. So
yeah, I'm going to move it. I'm trying. How is this? Does this look like it might?
Yeah, no, that's fine. So we get to Ocala, and we check into the hotel. Actually, the last time I did the Marion Theater in Ocala, they had me stay at a hotel like 15 miles away, which was fine. But this time they actually put us. Oh, what's that? I'm multitasking. Please don't talk for like 30 seconds. So they put this time they put us at a hotel that was right downtown in the square, which was perfect because again, Storm, the road comics adventure dog, is traveling with us, and so right out the hotel was this big square with a lot of what are you doing?
I'm pulling you over into the camera shot
with a lot of grass, and so she was able to walk and she was able to enjoy her time there. And the weather was amazing.
It was beautiful.
The weather was really nice.
It was really nice, and we had a coffee shop across the street with a nice little walk across the street, get our morning coffee.
Yeah, it was Symmetry Coffee.
Yeah, it was really good coffee.
So I asked if they had dark roast the first day we went there. I go, do you have dark roast? And she goes, we have medium roast. I'm like, so then no. She goes, we have medium roast. And I go, so what you're saying is you don't have dark roast, which was my question. Do you have dark roast? And you keep saying medium, so I'm going to assume that means no to the dark roast.
Can't tell you how much fun he is to go places with.
How are it? Do you have dark roast? No, I'm sorry, we don't. We've got medium roast. It's like, all right. So I go the Americana. Like, how big is that? And she goes, we've got 3 sizes. It's right there. So I go, all right, give me 2 large, the 20 ounce, the Americanas. And she goes, all right. And I pay for it and I give my little number and we'll go outside. And then this guy, like 10 minutes later, brings these Americanas out, like a cup that big. And I ordered actually larges. And he goes, no, you have to order those. Right?
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I ordered those. Goes,
I mean, I wish you were making this up.
Yeah. I go, no, I ordered larges. He goes, well, if you ordered larges, this isn't it. I'm like, well, I'm aware of that. He goes, well, I'm just gonna have to go redo it. So I hope that we weren't poisoned.
But we did meet some amazing people too. We met a couple that were there having coffee also, and come to find out she had previously been a dog trainer, and she really helped us out with Storm a lot.
Yeah. The dog, our dog, the dog, Storm, the Road Comics adventure dog, turns out great in the car, great in the hotel, not so great on the leash. So, they go, well, we didn't mean to be weird about it, but we were sort of watching you. And would you mind if we gave you a few tips? And I'm like, dude, I'd be happy to get tips. And so they gave us some real helpful advice.
And she worked with Storm for a couple of minutes because Storm is crazy about
Two-wheeled
two-wheeled
vehicles, bicycles, motorcycle, doesn't matter what it is. She hates them. And so after a few minutes of working with her,
she stopped barking at motorcycles. All of a sudden, it's like, I don't care about those anymore. Bikes go by. Guys riding bicycles, she didn't care. We haven't got to work with her yet on animals because she
hates animals. Hates animals.
And then it was also kind of annoying because Saturday night my son came over to visit. I hadn't seen my son since I moved here. And he came over because he wanted to make sure Flip was not going to leave me at the hotel and come back to Louisiana.
I had sent him a text saying that all bets were off and he needed to be around just in case.
Mm-hmm. But so I had told my son, that she pulls pretty hard on a leash, and he had already done a show and he was really tired. And my son said, well, I'll walk her, and we have a German Shepherd at home, not as big as this one, but I know my son can handle a large dog. We're watching him walk her, and she's like, doop-de-doo, let me smell the flowers. I don't want to pull on anything. I'm not barking. I'm not wrapping him up like I do them.
I felt wonderful that she was so well behaved and pissed.
Actually, my son was using her to pick up women.
That's true.
It wasn't pretty to watch, but it was kind of like poetry in motion and it was funny that she kept picking out his type too, which I thought was amazing.
I thought the dog was a better wingman than your son was at actually closing the deal.
Yeah.
I don't know. They really wanted to close the deal. Whatever. I almost air finger quoted, but I stopped myself. Nonetheless, I don't know that he actually wanted to close the deal, but he didn't work real hard at it. But the dog, Storm, all over it, man. She was looking for women and walking by and then looking all pretty, like, would you pet me and say hi to my master? Can you say master these days?
Yeah, I guess you can.
I don't know the rule. You know what the rules keep changing.
I don't care what they do. And that's the other thing I wanted to bring up, if it's okay. Flip and I don't talk politics with other people ever. But here's what happened to us on Saturday.
Saturday morning. Again, we're downtown. There's this lovely square. It's like
it's a famous square for Ocala.
Yeah, it's like not a national park, but it's like a historic park.
Yeah, it's a historic park. It's got historic markers, and we almost read them on the way to the coffee shop, but apparently we were in a hurry. Let's just say that.
We needed coffee.
Yeah. And it was shortly after the shooting and death of Charlie Kirk. And I don't really care which way you slide on that. There's a 31-year-old dead, and they were having a vigil for him. And we were just conscientious observers.
Yeah, we didn't like walk away from it. We didn't walk in to join it. We were sitting at the coffee shop, which was across the street. So again, because we're on this adventure, and Renee's really, really, really good at documenting stuff. So she pulled up her phone and she just video recorded a little bit about this gathering, this vigil, not with any kind of
I wasn't making a political
statement of any kind. Yeah,
I'm covering current events.
Yep.
Like, remember when the news used to do that, where they didn't have an opinion either way about something?
Well, now I don't know. I mean, they used to appear not to have an opinion, but who knows anymore?
But anyway, that's the one great thing about our job. Sometimes you're just at certain places for certain things. I've been lucky enough to do that. Can I tell you about one of my funniest ones?
Sure.
I was in the Cayman Islands, which, as everybody knows who watches, I loved working in the Caymans.
I didn't have a good experience in the Caymans.
Oh, I've had nothing but wonderful experiences. in the Cayman Islands. We're just going to leave it there. My children and grandchildren watch these podcasts. I laid out in the sun a lot. Let's just say that. But the best experience I had in the Caymans is it's a British island. So they're very anti gun, right? And they're also, it's kind of a weird, funny place because they don't really have a Burger King as a building. It's in a Winnebago.
Really?
Yeah.
So they invented the food truck.
Sorta.
Mm.
So anyway, there's a big article on the front page of the paper that there's been an armed robbery of the Burger King. And they go, turn to the next page for the description of the robber because they really want to get you.
Turn to the next page?
Turn to the next page in the paper, and they have a full page ad of the robber. It was
an ad?
A full page thing. Are you going to keep interrupting me?
It appears I am.
Really?
I didn't think I was going to. But every time there's a pause, I hear my voice. So evidently, I don't mean to though.
Do you see how easy it is for me?
I didn't like. So you take a breath, and I go, "Wow, that sounds a lot like my voice." I assume I'm.
That's because you'll say to me, "You interrupt me all the time.
You just breathe too much."
No. And I'll say, will you stop talking? You go, I take a breath. How does it feel to have somebody make impressions of you now?
I feel like I'm listening to myself. It's amazing.
Yeah, isn't it though? So what they did was you would open it and they had a full page of a picture that the police had drawn of the suspect. What it was a paper bag with two eyes cut out.
Are you kidding?
Because wait a second. Somebody's calling.
No, it's a text.
Is it anybody important?
Yes, but not in this moment.
Ted?
Yes.
He has a friend, Ted, who now doesn't even want to bother to talk to you anymore.
No. But Ted's funny because where one text shows up, it's sure that many will follow.
Yes, he's a little long-winded, unlike either one of us.
So I always have to turn, especially if I'm doing something where I can't be disturbed, I'll just turn the volume off.
Yeah.
I'll turn the ringer off.
So anyway.
Wait, is it a picture of a bag or is it a sketch drawing of a bag?
It's a sketch drawing of a bag with two holes cut out of it with two eyes drawn in. And it says, if you see this. And I'm like, it was the funniest thing I ever saw.
And there's no way that was a joke.
No, it wasn't a joke. It was an armed robbery. They were really upset that there was a gun on the island.
Did they catch?
I don't know. I was only there for 2 weeks, unfortunately.
Well, but. So what color eyes did he have? Well, if this is all you see, did they draw in eye colors?
Do you see why I go to sleep pretty early at night? Because it stops all of this.
Give me all the money in the register.
Well, no, it couldn't have been like that because they had a gun. They had to have the gun in one hand.
I don't have a bag handy.
Oh, but we do have a bag.
No, I have a bag. It's just not handy.
We'll wait while you go get it. We won't go on with the podcast. No, don't get up and get it. But if you want to see a picture of the bag, you can go to any of the old YouTube. What did you title that one? That one was pretty good though, with the bag.
Oh, that one?
Yeah. What did you title that?
I don't remember.
It was something. Anyway. I don't want to say.
Why are you disappearing out of frame?
Because
you keep slumping over.
I'm tired.
Okay, I almost did an impression.
And if you guys haven't watched the latest one I posted, watch the one I posted today of Flip's Wheel of Excuses that he's got. because it was funny. He got up this morning. I was already up. Who makes coffee for you every day?
Every morning, without fail, every morning. Storm the Wonder Dog. No, of course you. She doesn't have thumbs.
Like she'd make it for you even if she did have them.
She wouldn't.
She doesn't even like you.
Not that much.
Not that much.
Mm.
And I'm starting to understand why. She's lived here a lot longer than me.
So the Caymans. I go do. I don't
Really?
remember.
We had left the Caymans. You should have come with
I
us.
circled back.
You know what that lady said to me about us, right? I told you what one of the lady from, I'm not going to say which.
No, but the gal who ended up staying in the same hotel we were at.
No, the one from Alabama with the Alabama theaters.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. See, most people don't know who I am because I never worked at theaters or anything. So when I send out the emails to Market Flip, as you know, I'm just in a capacity of his managers. Well, she got curious because apparently she thought I said something funny. And also, I deal with a couple of serious subjects, one which is child sexual assault that she and I started talking about. And she thought it was odd that I could be funny and also talk about child sexual assault.
Right.
So she decides to Google my name. Oh, there's good news. She wants to research me. She finds this little podcast thing and decides to watch it. And she said, "You're funny too. You should be a comedian." And I said, "I was a comedian for 30 years. She goes, "Well, I thought maybe because I found a couple of little clips of yours, but they're really short." Yes, ma'am. That's because those are the only ones I could find that were clean enough to put on the podcast.
Rene skewed a tad naughty during her performances, stage performances.
What other kind of performances did it?
That's between you and your conscience.
Spin that wheel again. Flip the wheel of excuses.
So I go to the Caymans to
I'm sorry, people. He's not going to give it. He is like a dog with the bone. I've tried 3 different ways now. Just suck it up, Mark. Just listen to the Cayman story. You're going
it's
to have
brief.
All right, you're on the clock.
So I land at the Cayman airport, and I'm supposed to do shows for, I don't remember, it was a week or 2. And I go to customs, and they were just so rude and unfriendly. They didn't say this, but this was their attitude. They go, "How much money do you plan on spending here?" They didn't say it, but that's how they acted. And let's say I was going to go, "I'll spend $1,000 on them here." They're like, "Great, leave the 1,000, get your ass back on the plane, and go home. We don't want you here." That's how I was treated. And then every other place that I went to, restaurants, they all sort of had the same attitude, like they just didn't want me on their island.
Well, see, I don't know what you did to them because
I got off the plane.
They liked us. The first time I was with a comic named Leroy Seabrooks, a very good comic.
Wait, I thought we had left the Cayman conversation.
Well, you brought us back, so now
But did you see how quick I was in, I was out?
I'm walking away.
Leroy Seabrooks. Oh, Leroy Neiman is an artist.
I'm happy for him. Leroy Seabrooks was with me, and we were friends. First time I went down. We're still friends, but we were friends, and we got on the plane. And here's the deal with Cayman Airways. They will give you free rum runners.
I don't think I flew them.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you should have flown them. We had,
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you, we had a pretty good time. I was a lot of fun on that trip. Anyway, as we are getting ready to land, Leroy says to me, now look, the people in customs don't have a really good sense of humor. So don't be funny with them. Just answer their questions. Okay. Well, I had worked for a couple of weeks on the road getting up to that point. So I had decided it would be smart to take all my luggage and pull it into just one big suitcase that weighed over 100 pounds.
Wow.
Well, because I wanted to make sure all of my shoes matched all of my outfits for the you've seen it. You know it's not pretty.
No, every time I hear that phrase, I just, does the carpet match the drapes? Do my
Really,
shoes?
I do you really
No,
want to go?
no,
Do you
just
want to revisit that conversation?
so anytime I hear something like want the shoes match the outfit, like my mind always goes to chuckling. This makes
My
me,
mind goes to a different
it
conversation.
makes me giggle.
And I,
I think I'm
ah,
blushing. I swear to you, I think I'm blushing. Am I?
you are because see, let's just explain. This is why we can't have nice things, right? Are you looking for 10 to help you out?
I'm looking for an out.
Here's the deal. I made a living off of sexual innuendo. I think at some point you thought you were going to keep up.
Wait, why is that a past tense comment?
Well,
I
Well,
thought I was gonna.
you haven't given up on that yet. Huh?
No,
Oh, there's good news.
dreams can still come true.
It could happen to
Hmm.
you, but I don't think it's going to. And so he will make, and because we, weren't living in the same state at the time, he would send me text messages, and I could just see him going, he. Well, this will throw her off track, and then I would hit you with the zinger, and then I could almost hear him gulp, and I could see his face turning the color it is
Oh, look at the time.
now. Here, you can look at it on my watch.
So I flew to the Caymans.
No,
With-
I was in the middle of my
You were
story.
like, yeah,
No,
Leroy
I had
Newman,
my shoes and everything.
with Leroy Newman.
And so the guy says to me, how long are you going to be here? And I said, a couple of weeks. And he said, do you think you have enough shoes? And I go,
Did he say that as a real question or like sarcastic?
like sarcastic. I thought he was telling a little joke.
Little jokey joke?
So I was going to joke back with him. And I go, well, I don't think so. I wish you'd have seen what I left at home. And then he goes, could you put your suitcase up here? And I go, no. And he goes, you can't carry your suitcase? And I go, no. And he goes, well, how long are you planning on staying? And I go, 2 weeks. And he goes, you could move here. And I go, not with this little bit of stuff. I couldn't. And then now he calls over his friend and they put my suitcase up. And I just hear Leroy. He's already gone through everything. He's standing at the far door laughing his ass off, going, nobody has a sense of humor and customs. And they made me take everything out and hold it up like this. And so I had some, let's just say, lingerie in there.
But no adult items.
No, I was in the Caymans. The adult, oh no, that's me. The adult items I already had secured at the location.
Really?
Well, I knew people in the Caymans.
Oh,
yeah.
Fair enough.
I took, yeah.
But they weren't loners.
Now
were they?
my face. No, they weren't loners. They were rent-a-friends.
I don't think Run Friend is any better than Loners.
Now we've had.
Did it come
Boy,
with
what time is it?
Did they come with complimentary like bleach?
No, they were actually. Well, let's just talk about customs and immigration.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna have to change my name so that when I send out letters, nobody can Google and find me.
We will. We're not going to repost this one.
When you have to bleep out more than you can let in, and you know what? I feel really bad because we had Lance Montalto scheduled. By the way, have you sent him an email link?
No.
Well, send it to him now and see if he happens to catch it. Maybe he read the post and knows about it.
No. Well, I have to.
I'd do anything to get out of the situation
No.
we're in right now. I'm ready to call Leroy Seabrooks,
So,
but he'll just start telling this story too.
it's a great story.
No, it's a horrible story because I'm holding up like little lacy underwear and stuff, as you can imagine, for my, because I.
So, since you brought that up,
No. Wait a second. I'm gonna finish this whether you like it or not.
right.
The guy said to me, do we have any more? Are you? Or I don't know what you were planning on doing with that. And I said, well, I could draw you a picture if you want. And he didn't find that funny either. And I wound up spending like 3 hours in customs and immigration at the Cayman Islands.
I hope you didn't put a brown paper bag over your head because you'd been arrested.
I know. And that picture of me with a sword up.
So
I'm begging you not to go with lacy underwear.
I just had a question.
I don't like the way you're looking at me right now. I really don't.
Okay.
Flip Orley, I know you so well right now.
Can I ask it and you don't have to answer if you don't want? You can say no.
Okay. Go ahead and ask and I'll decide.
Okay. Lingerie, including what you just mentioned. Everybody has their own taste or whatever, but they're designed to some degree to be attractive, to be sexual, sensual, sensuous, whatever, right?
Okay.
Is fair statement?
Okay.
Okay. Is it that and that only, or can you find some, not you, but any person, that are also sort of comfortably wearable? Or are they kind of uncomfortable? A woman wears them because they're attractive?
No, you can find them that are comfortable.
Okay. That was it.
You're not thinking on trying that out in Michigan, are you?
No. I think we both know my stance on undergarments. I just didn't know if someone said, I just know if someone's point in their life, they're like, I know I'm going to be on a date, or I want to do this for my partner, and they wear things that are sexy, but they're uncomfortable, but they do it anyway because they're sexy. Or if they go, oh, these are actually very wearable too. I didn't know.
Yeah. How long have we been on here?
About a half hour.
Oh dear God, only a half an hour of
Was
this.
that really a horrible question?
No. I'm pleasantly surprised. You had scared me.
No. Hey, for those of you, Mark, watching,
is it just Mark? Oh yeah, it's just us and Mark.
Like, am I the only one who goes, I wonder if they're just sexy or if they also are okay to wear? Like, I don't know.
No, I thought that was a legit question. I'm was actually pretty proud of you.
You're completely out of frame. Better. So
if I get any more, it's going to look like we're doing a different kind of show.
Yeah, that's true. Hey,
and not without a maple frosted dough.
Join our OnlyFans.
No. So can we go back to originally what I was trying to talk about? Which was what the lady from Alabama said.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she just goes, you two look like you have absolutely the best time. Is that just for the podcast, or are you guys like that all the time? You want to field that question? Do you flip?
So, speaking for myself, I normally wake up not earlier than 7, usually not later than 8. Renee's usually up by that point for anywhere from a half hour to longer. What?
She's either been up a half an hour
Or
longer
or more than that.
Yeah, no, it's just funny.
No, because sometimes I go, hey, what time did you get up? She's like, 20 minutes ago. I'm like, all right. Sometimes I go, what time did you get up? She's like, I didn't go to bed yet. So, I mean, it's a pretty wide range.
Yeah.
So anyway, but we'll go outside and she'll have made coffee, which is very nice. And the dog is loves the outdoors, but hates to be outdoors by herself. So she's happy with Renee, happier with both of us.
Yeah, she is happier with both of us.
And so normally, let's say I get outside at 8 a.m. We're normally laughing by
8:02.
No, 8 a.m. in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Give or take.
Yeah. Easy.
And then normally by 8:10, 8:15, one of us is flipping the other the bird by that point.
Definitely by that point.
And then there's several birds flying back and forth over the course of the time that we're outside.
We have a lot of trees in our yard.
What?
We have a lot of trees in our yard. That's where all the birds
Oh, Jiminy Christmas. All right. Yeah. That was a stretch. Come on.
Come on. That was funny right there.
Okay.
Birds in the trees.
Yes.
What's really sick about the whole thing is we genuinely think the other one is funny, where any of you, meaning Mark and anybody else that ever watches this, and God only knows why you do, we find each other wildly entertaining
and do laugh a lot. I mean, honestly, we've had in 6 months maybe 2 very, very, very brief, mild misunderstandings.
And they're pretty pathetic.
Yeah, that's been it.
And let's put it this way. We are not going to win any arguing contests.
So like we have, I rent cars. I don't like to drive my own car when we're not flying. And because, this was going to be sort of a lengthy trip, it was pretty packed with stuff. So
not my stuff.
At one point, Rene asked about bringing this big, not Tupperware, what is it?
Rubbermaid.
A big Rubbermaid box, like big box, because she wanted to switch out some of the stuff that she brought to Lafayette with stuff she has in Orlando, which is an hour away from Ocala.
So I was going to take stuff home that I don't need here and swap it out with stuff I am going to need here.
So she goes, like, is there room in the car? And I basically said, no, there's no room in the car. But what I meant was, and I meant there was no room for the.
And in just a minute, I'm going to tell the real story, so I'll let him go ahead and finish.
But what I meant, there was no room for the Rubbermaid box. I mean, all of her belongings, we will figure out where everything can go, whether it's my bag or whatever. But the actual box, the Rubbermaid box, there was no room for that. But I just really said it poorly.
Yeah, he goes, I don't have room for your stuff.
Yes, but but I meant the
That's
box.
what you said.
But I mean, truth be told, I meant the box. You didn't know it in that moment.
But I just went, and that's when, I'm not usually a girly girl. You got to admit it.
Okay.
Flip, Orly, I take stuff pretty well, don't I?
No, you take stuff very well, and you're a nice combination of I take things pretty well, and I'm kind of a girly girl.
Yeah,
But for you to say I'm not a girly girl. No, kind of you are.
Yeah.
But you take things very well. You've got a great
But this
sense
was
of humor.
one of those mornings where, if you've ever been with a girly girl, where you say something and all of a sudden the lip starts to quiver and the eyes start to well up. Of course, he's way past seeing that.
No, I had to sip my coffee. I was still waking up.
And he goes, everything okay? Fine.
Yeah.
Anything
Passive aggressive much? Mm.
little bit, little tiny bit.
By the way, as an aside, I am leaned back and kind of in a weird position because my chair is taller than Renee, and I don't want to look weird, so I'm trying to match height. So I don't have spina bifida.
Oh, there's a good idea. Let's make some.
No, I don't even. Is that I don't know that. I know
that's it. That's.
I know that's a thing. I just don't know. I really don't know why that word came to mind. It just did.
I don't know what to do with you. I just don't.
Am I blushing again?
And the,
Am I blushing again?
Yeah. I don't know how we have talked about some of the things that we've talked about tonight that we never ever cross over into or whatever. But anyway, oh, that's what our fight was about. You said in the
what?
the beginning of the podcast, you go, we had our first fight, and then you go, what was our first fight about? And I go, I don't remember. No, what it was that's where I finally told you what I was upset about. Remember, in the car. And you go, and I go, well, let me just tell you the things that you did this morning that were kind of cold.
It was a misspoken
Spin that wheel, Flip.
It was
Come on, it's the wheel of excuses.
Okay, for just a moment, did you ever, for once, ever really think that I wasn't going to make room in the car for your stuff? Really?
Well, no, but okay. I thought.
Okay.
But it was a little.
No, it came out horrible. I will fully cop to that. It came out horrible.
Almost as bad as spina bifida.
I'm going to have to Google that later. I know it's a thing. I'm going to Google it now.
We're not going to have a podcast next week. Don't worry about turning in. They're going to think it's all.
I know it's a thing.
Yes, it's a disease.
Why?
It's a serious one.
Spina. How do you spell bifida?
Bifda.
Really?
Bifda. Let's see what Mark has to say. Oh, that's funny. No, I knew. And let me tell you something. Just before people write me and feel sorry for you again.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
Yeah, it's really.
That sounds really. Wow.
Yeah.
I would like to personally apologize for having referenced. I mean, it actually, okay.
I know. See, this is it. And this is why our fight doesn't count either.
No, I feel horrible about that.
Yeah. You felt horrible because you were.
No, I'm talking about this.
I'm getting to that, and I'm trying to help you out. So why don't you just shut the fuck up? I'm trying to help you.
You know, you shouldn't. In this case, I mean me. You shouldn't use words that you've heard before but don't know what they mean in a sentence, because it's likely that it's not going to work out well. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Now let me tell you. Let's go back to our fight.
Yes.
Okay. Let's go back to that one, because you were for that morning. You were on fire. Well, first of all, what you guys don't understand, and this is, we talk about road comics stuff. This is about road comics. We had a very long trip coming up. We'd already had one change in the schedule.
Yep.
That made us change hotel rooms, travel schedules. Now everything has got to shift that we've had planned for months. And you have to do that on the fly and in a minute.
Right.
It was our very first trip where you've got me plus her.
Right.
And you. We also got screwed on the rental car because they failed to get the bigger rental car.
Yeah, I had rented the biggest SUV, And then the morning of, they called up and they go, "Hey, we don't have anything like that."
Hey,
We
we're
got,
sorry. We forgot about you.
yeah. So the vehicle is
Renee
like,
really doesn't need all those shoes, does she, on this trip?
well, she certainly didn't pack 100 pounds worth of stuff. But we got like 2 or 3 sizes smaller than what I had reserved.
So, in your defense, and God knows, I know, I'm defending you. In your defense, there was a lot of stress that morning. Second of all, you never speak poorly to me. You're always overly kind
Well, thank you.
and very sweet, except
you
for
know this
that
is
particular morning.
you know this is being recorded.
I know.
Okay.
And you can play it back whenever you want to. And then you can also play part of yours where you're spinning that wheel of excuses, which I think is hysterical because he's loaded with them. But anyway, he had said 3 or 4 things that were cold. The difference between us and most people. If you guys want to read what Mark is posting, go ahead. It's not funny. It's not funny, is it?
No, but I know how to pronounce all those words.
Yeah, I'm happy for you.
I'm not sure.
But-
I don't know what they mean, but I know how to
But
pronounce.
he and I don't fight. And it was kind of a joke that we had to fight because I said it hurt my feelings when you said this. And by the way, because you were snotty, I didn't bring my bathing suit with me.
No, I mean, of all the things, I said there was no room for the Tupperware, right?
No, you said there's no room for your stuff.
Yes, meaning Tupperware.
But yeah, Rubbermaid.
Rubbermaid Tupperware. But so of all the things Rene decides not to take to spite me, what's the smallest garment I own? A bathing suit. Not gonna take it.
And I go, well, I can't. What, did you want me to not wear pants to the show?
Dude, I don't think it was an either or. I think you could have done both.
Well, and here's what is the funniest thing about the whole point of this story?
So we get to the hotel and they didn't have a pool. Was that it?
That was it.
Okay, yeah.
Because now we're traveling up north. I'm going to be taking my bathing suit because I don't, my stuff. See how I cleaned that up?
Yeah, right away.
My stuff
After
is.
threw up on the F-bomb. Shh.
I said frickin'.
No, you did not. We're going to replay that later on. Nope.
Over and over and over.
Nope.
Are we going to loop it? Loop.
Loopity-doo.
So the answer to the wonderful person that I know is watching this.
There's 2 now.
Well, my new friend from Alabama.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, those accounts are probably in jeopardy. Right?
I'm going to really make an effort to use words where I know the meaning going forward.
But I will say this, anytime in 6 months, we have now celebrated reconnecting 30 weeks ago. So we've known each other 30 weeks.
Yeah, really, really.
Really, really.
Yeah.
And deeper than I think most people, because we've put
Don't get all competitive-y.
Because we've worked to put 2 businesses together, reframe our lives.
Yep.
That there's a lot of that. And we were so far away. We spent a lot of time talking, and we're both really honest people. So we're just frank and honest with each other, which will make you close quicker. I will tell you, you don't have a mean bone in your body. I know you don't.
I do.
You misspoke. And a lot of times you think you're being funny, and then you find out you're not meaning that. He would never say anything to hurt anybody, and especially not against anybody who's sick.
Oh, heavens, no.
No.
No, heavens, no. No.
No, not at all. So for that, he is sorry, and we'll have to forgive him, because if we don't, he's going to spin the wheel of excuses, and it goes on forever.
Well, the podcast will be over in less than 30 minutes, and the Wheel of Excuses will be here at 31 minutes. So, so it is on to our next.
So we moving on now.
We're absolutely. By the way, we have doubled our viewership from Mark. Thank you for being there with us. To a mystery person.
It could be.
Sometimes it's someone who is willing to say hello and let us know who they are. Sometimes not. If it's Daddy-O from Arizona, he might click in and say hi.
And who else comes on?
You tell me.
Ashley, my daughter.
Ashley De Silva. Am I allowed to say your last name?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Well,
What shows up on the?
That's what I thought. Or it could be people you know in Florida that do not
claim us as friends.
Yeah. So
we have a few of those that just go, we're not. No. Nope. Had a great time at the Marion Theater.
Yeah, the show was fun. We were I don't think we sold out, but it was darn close.
I will tell you something that I observed, and I hate to be this nice to you twice on the podcast.
Do you know Marla Joe?
Oh, Marla Joe, of course. I love Marla Joe. She sings so beautifully. And she
just randomly?
No, like didn't we meet on one of the boats? One of the casino boats.
Is she an entertainer?
Yeah, she's an entertainer.
Oh, I bet she sings like a songbird.
She does. She's beautiful. She's got a beautiful voice. You would love her music. He plays the guitar too.
No, let's be very clear. I own a guitar.
No, he plays a guitar. He plays it beautifully. Marla, you and Flip should work something out. She was with the duo, and they were really, really good.
She said out of John's Pass.
Yes, out of John's Pass. That's in St. Petersburg,
Florida.
Yes.
Yeah. Are you in Florida? I'm leaning in like, shh, are you in Florida? Is she in Florida too?
Yes, she's in Florida too.
All right.
Yeah. And
we have increased our viewership by 33 1/3%.
Somebody else come on?
Yeah, we're up to 3.
Who's Bachelor or Bachelor? Marla Joe, I so want to talk to you soon. You've got my phone number. Tomorrow we're leaving here at some point. And if you don't want me stranded in the car with this man as the only person to talk to, you're more than welcome to call me at any time. You know what I like about this? I can look at this and watch your face get all scrunchy.
I will tell you, Marla Joe, you'd probably better call her sooner than later. She changes her number every now and again.
He is saying that because he is.
You sing classic rock?
Yeah.
Oh, we're definitely gonna be friends. And she does not have your number anymore, by the way.
You don't? I will send it to you tonight for sure. But I will tell you, it's going to be the same number that I've had for 30 years.
I had her number from 35 years ago, and when I tried to get a hold of her, it was disconnected. Do you classic rock, Marla Joe? Do you sing any Heart tunes? Any Fleetwood Mac tunes? Really? Wow.
She can sing anything. She is amazing.
Well, very cool.
She's amazing. Now, do we know who number 3 is? Because that's probably my daughter.
We don't.
That's my daughter or your friend.
Yeah, possibly. So, Marla Joe, I played I played guitar in high school in like a sort of a garage band.
He plays beautifully, by the way. This is going to be some sob story about how he plays terribly, and he doesn't. He plays really good. I play
horrible. Whatever, I play horrible. Anyway, so it was a 4-piece. We had 2 guitars. I played rhythm guitar. We had another guitar player that played lead, and he was actually very good. We had a bass player who was amazing, and we had a very solid drummer as well. Let's see, electric acoustic. I've got both. I prefer playing electric because my fingers are wussies, and they prefer not to have to press on the strings hard, actually. Um, Anywho, so the lead guitar player and the bass player were singers, and I wasn't. After being in this band for quite some time, they're like, "Why don't you ever sing?" I go, "Because I don't sing." And they go, "Why don't you sing?" I go, "Because I suck." And they go, "We don't believe you. You don't even do backing vocals." And I go, "Dude, seriously, I can barely scrape by playing rhythm guitar." So they made me sing a song at practice one day. I didn't get through the first line where they stopped playing, turned everything off. They go, "Dude, you are so right. Don't ever do that again."
That's singing though. Playing, you play beautifully. You really do.
So the other thing is, and I've told this story here before, my band played at the Arizona State Fair on a very small, sort of off to the side stage. And when we were done, I said to the lead guitar player, I go, "Oh, I think that's the best we've ever sounded." And he said, "Yeah, we turned your amplifier off before we started." That's how well I play.
I think he plays beautifully.
I enjoy playing. I enjoy it, but I suck. But I play guitar well enough to be a comic hypnotist. Just saying. So anyway, I hope to get a chance one day to hear you sing. Are you are you out on the road? Do you like perform primarily in Florida, or do you travel nationwide, or where do you go? What do you do? Where do you go?
Disclose whatever you want, Marla. And if you want me to tell him, it's okay.
Yeah, she can tell me later.
I can tell you later.
Yeah.
Whatever you want. But if you are ever out playing someplace, please let us know because I'd love to promote you. And we're working on some gigs getting closer to John's Pass. You never know when we might come down there. There's a couple of theaters that I want to work in the Tampa Bay area. And by me work them, I mean send Flip in and I sit back in the sound booth and go, "Hey, look at him work.
Look at me do.
Look at him do." We're headed out this week. We're going to do some driving this week.
Yeah, this is going to be it'll be a fun week. It'll be a good week, but it'll be a long week. We're going up to
Holland, Michigan to the Park Theater in beautiful Holland. Please check all of Flip's social media.
Oh, are we doing that right now?
I believe we are, and I'm going to tell you why.
Okay.
I got a $10 off coupon for tickets.
What?
They're going to give from your social media, you can give somebody a $10 off of their ticket. So if they go to your Facebook, because you're going to have a code on there that I've given you.
Oh, I didn't know
and
that.
You're going to put that on your social media as soon as we get off of here.
Hey, you know what? We have a code
on your social
on
media.
my social media.
And what is your social media?
Everything is /Flip Orley.
Everything. / is your first clue.
So Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, now X, TikTok, and YouTube, all of those things / Flip Orley.
Something so terribly wrong with you. Now, I will tell you something besides you being ugly before we left that brought a tear to my eye. We went to a wonderful place to eat. We actually wound up there a couple of times because
in Ocala, we had a lovely couple meals there.
Did I take a breath for a second?
Yeah.
Okay.
You did. I wasn't gonna. I was just color commentary.
I was just kidding you too. You know that, right?
Take it away, Rene.
No, you looked at me like you didn't know it was. I was kidding you when I just said.
No, of course. I'm good.
Okay. What was it called, Flip?
Gosh, I don't remember. Rene, back to you.
This is how breakfast usually goes. And there's another hand thing that we use.
Oh my God, that I saw. Bank Street Grill.
And we had, first of all, great food.
Yep.
Second of all, superb service. But the thing that really hit me was we had a great We went in there for brunch one day after our coffee. Actually, kind of while we were in Ocala, we went from one restaurant pretty much on to the next one.
Yeah, we did three things in Ocala. We went and got coffee first thing in the morning, walked the dog a bunch, and then went to Bank Street for lunch or brunch.
Yeah.
That's what we did.
And we met this lovely couple, the waitress.
Oh, yeah.
And she goes, I'm not going to be your server, but my boyfriend, who's also the bartender, who's
Yeah.
the sweetest, wonderful guy. They were just a lovely, lovely couple. They really were.
Yeah.
And then the guy came up, and his name is Tristan. And I'm going to be posting some pictures of Tristan
Right.
on there, because Tristan told us the story that he became a single dad at 20.
Well, yeah. So he became a father at 20, and the woman who gave birth to the child. I mean, they're both active parents in the child's life, but they're not married. And in fact, I think the mother
Is in
moved
Oklahoma.
out of state, at least temporarily, to Oklahoma. And so we started talking about life as a dad.
But it was pretty cool to watch Flip talk about how he became a dad, because you were older when you became a dad.
Old as dirt. For a new time father.
Yeah,
For,
really.
you know.
Yeah. And this guy becoming a dad at 20.
Right.
And it was just a really nice moment to watch you talk to a kid like that.
Well, again, without going into, lengthy detail. So after my son was born, his mom and I got a divorce a couple years later. And I just had decided that no matter married or single, that I was never moving out of town. Married or single, I was never getting out of my child's life. That I was going to have joint custody. I was going to be very active and present dad, and have been every day of his life. And it's the best thing I've ever done, the most rewarding thing I've ever done. And he's my favorite person on the planet. And so all I was saying to Tristan is, like, whether you have a good relationship or not a great relationship with his mom, your child will always benefit from having a good father in his life.
Well, as much as I love laughing with you and everything else, I also love watching you in those times too, because you did make a difference in that kid's life. You know that, right?
I don't know that I did. I hope I did.
Oh, you did?
I hope I did.
I know you did, and I can tell you that I also had that all on camera.
Oh, really?
I filmed all of that.
Oh my gosh. So, but
because maybe you've forgotten about this, but I'm filming a documentary about you.
I don't often think about that.
Yeah,
that's the
kind of crap that gets you into trouble.
You're not kidding. Yikes.
Oh, but it's really nice.
Oh, and then we went to, not meaning to weirdly change the subject, but it's a segue. It's my segue. We went to Uncle Creepy's candy store, and that was.
Is it called Uncle Creepy?
I don't know what the hell is it called.
I don't know, because I've got it on my phone, but God only knows.
Grandpa Joe's Uncle Creepy. I don't know.
Look it up on your thing. Famous candy store in
Ocala.
Ocala.
And I'm not trying to be a jerk. It was actually a wonderful candy store. And the most exciting part about it was we both walked in, thought they had amazing things, and were thankfully not tempted to buy anything.
Yeah.
Famous.
Because I don't know how many of you know. I don't know if anybody gives a damn or not. But 30 weeks ago tomorrow. Yeah, that's 30 weeks ago tomorrow. I gave up sugar and almost all carbohydrates.
Yeah, pretty impressive.
And so I've had a few pastas here and a couple of beans and a few vegetables, but other than that, I have not dived into any sugar at all in 30 weeks. And I was really afraid that I might want to.
No, she's been a champ. She's really great discipline and determination, and has done a wonderful job.
Well, I think the hypnosis helps. I don't do hypnosis, I didn't do hypnosis to quit any of those things, and I didn't do it to lose weight. Grandpa Joe's Candy Shop. That's it. And I have some pictures of it too. I have the picture of you out in front of it being dumb. Go figure. I know.
Surprise,
Sister.
surprise.
But I do use hypnosis to sleep. Now I'm getting the hiccups. I did use a hypnosis to sleep at night. Apparently, I'm very susceptible to hypnosis.
Grandpa Joe's Candy Store.
They have everything. And we could have gotten a little box of whatever we wanted.
Yeah, they have a box that's whatever the dimensions are. And the world famous $5 candy buffet.
Yeah, and we talked about it, and then we both kind of went, no, I'm not doing it.
Yep.
I don't want to do sugar. I
So,
really don't.
But a huge shout out to Grandpa Joe's Candy Store. It's amazing. It's really fun. They've got a ton of stuff. And just because we chose to walk in, look around, smile, so a lot of nostalgic stuff also.
Yeah, that was really cool.
But the fact that we didn't buy anything, it's not a reflection on Grandpa Joe's. It's
oh
just
my God, you were such a suck up.
No, I'm just saying. It's like it's not. It's the famous phrase, Grandpa Joe. It's not you, it's us.
You're so nice sometimes.
But honestly, I love candy, but I've mostly sworn it off.
Yeah, you do really good.
Yeah.
You know, you've only gone off the wagon once since I've been here.
I actually got a milkshake
Sunday.
No, I got a milkshake.
Yeah, I know. You
no, but not a Sunday.
Oh, what? No, you got it on Sunday.
Yes, I was being silly.
I guess not silly enough that I recognized it. 8 o'clock this morning, 8 o'clock tonight.
That's how I roll.
I know.
So
if nothing else, we're consistently.
$10 code evidently on my on my Facebook page.
You know, now I know why this woman from Alabama goes, do you guys laugh like this? Or you are on the podcast all the time, or is that for the podcast? Because I hate to admit that we're like this most of the time.
This is daily.
And it's all the time. And apparently that's why we don't get as much done as we should.
Right.
But shit, I mean, doggone it. Look what I booked today.
By the way, goodness gracious. If you're in or near West Virginia on Wednesday at 9:30 in the morning Eastern, I'll be on WRNR radio.
Yes.
I also have a newspaper interview scheduled for Toccoa.
Comes up Friday.
On Friday. And then also, I think we're going to do a radio interview in Holland, Michigan on Friday.
You're on TV.
And also TV.
Yeah.
Yep. So we're doing some media. We get some shows.
You know what? Go to Flip Orley on Facebook or anywhere else. God, please don't make him say it again.
Yeah, I'm not going to say it again. You can't make me. And I'm going to try to keep up with all the postings if anybody's in the area or interested or whatever, and I'll just try to keep that information.
All right, you know, and the $10 coupon, I've got that, and he's going to be doing that right after we do this, and we eat dinner because he made us some beautiful dinner tonight.
Oh,
that was really sweet.
No, you're
very
welcome.
nice.
What else?
Wait a second. Give me a second.
Okay. We're going to podcast next week. Oh, wait. Do we have a show next Tuesday?
What's today? Today's the 16th, the 7th, the 23rd. We got a show this time next week.
Yeah, so we may not be.
We are going to be in Toccoa.
Yeah.
Toccoa, Georgia. We are really excited about.
So the 23rd, I'm going to be at the historic. We're going to be at the historic Ritz Theater in Toccoa, Georgia. And I bring it up because on the 23rd, which is next week, Tuesday, we will not be broadcasting live. We'll probably either do it Monday and post it or Wednesday. So it'll either be the day before or the day after Tuesday, because we be busy. What? I'm trying. We're going to be busy.
Okay.
I thought I was being responsible.
You heard. I don't know where it came from.
I don't know either.
Yeah, I don't know either.
So
But we're gonna have some fun on the road. I don't know if any of you followed us. I did a lot of posting, and not half as much as I wanted to, because you can see what he does to me.
Rene, do you have dust on top your refrigerator? Just kidding.
Oh my God, that's one of my old jokes.
That well, hang on. Hang on. That was from Marla Joe. Do you have dust on top of your refrigerator? Just kidding. And then she very, very nice that she said that I was like,
Look, you won't say it. He
won't say
is amazing. Marla Joe,
thank you very much. That was very nice.
dust on top of my refrigerator. You know, Marla, I haven't thought about my material in like 5 years. Dust on top of my refrigerator.
Is that the punchline or is that the
That's the
setup?
punchline.
Do you know the setup?
Marla, please put it in the comments.
You don't know the setup?
I don't remember I remember I know how to say it. I know the timing of it. Dust on top of my refrigerator.
Well, no, I got that part.
I know. Well, you know, it was hard not to get attached to him, as you can see, which is why I wound up moving across. I don't know which is sicker, that he is the way he is or I picked him.
Well, you can't blame me for being who I am. That means.
And are you ready for him to get ready to spin that wheel yet again?
No, I'm just saying.
Wheel of excuses.
I'm like Popeye. I am what I am.
I know. You're a yam.
I'm a yam.
Now, Marla, you dust on top of my refrigerator. What is that?
If we're just yelling out punchlines, build that wall, huh?
Please let me tell the joke. Please let me tell the joke.
It's not really even a joke.
No, has she? I can't see that far away.
Oh no, Marla Joe has not responded.
Is it on my phone? Something's going on my phone.
Cotton candy tonight. I don't know. Jim Leonard and
Jim Leonard's my friend from home. He's one of the pilot guys.
Oh, hey Jim.
Yeah, Jimmy, we were hoping to see you in Marion County, but I think you're up in Ohio. But we're headed that direction.
And then Jim Cowan.
Yeah, Jim Cowan
is watching. Yeah.
Oh, you guys are so sweet. How did we finally got viewership and we turned it into a dumpster fire?
Well, we didn't turn it into. It's always build that wall.
Now that's funny and it sounds political.
Oh, it's not.
No, it's not funny. Here's why it's funny. You want me to do it?
You can.
Flip's an interesting person. Interesting meaning
hey, Daddy-o.
He's a dumpster fire is what I'm saying. And at a certain point in his life, he decided to get some interesting tattoos.
I had an inspiration to get tattoos later in life. I'd never had them, never wanted them, but this big inspiration, so I got some.
And let's just say he picked some.
I lost a bet. I lost a bet, and so it was a tattoo bet. So one of the tattoos was going to be heading south of the border. And I don't lie, and I don't welch on bets, and I don't bluff. And so I lost the bet. And when I was told what the tattoo was, I mean, I felt like I hated to do it. And so, as the tattoo guy was heading further and further south
into South America,
into like, I just started screaming in the shop, hey, build that wall, hoping that he would stop, and he didn't. And not political.
It isn't political. It was, well, we don't, insanity, I guess.
Stupid.
No, it wasn't.
No, I
stupid.
mean, in the day at the time, like everything makes more sense or less sense when you're looking at it in hindsight. So in hindsight now, it's like, oh, probably should have avoided that bet. But in the day, it's
but let me tell you something. You turn around and I could come up with something screwy like that, and you'll jump right into it. Tell me.
I don't. It depends on what it is.
Well, I'm not allowed to have duct tape in the house.
No. Although I will say that in the course of 18 months, I got 12 tattoos, and circumstances are such that I've had to fix all of them, and I've fixed 9 out of 12, and I've got 3 to go. I made some bad choices.
Don't look over at me when you say that.
No, you're not a bad choice, but I have in my past made some bad choices.
Well, I guarantee you, everybody in here goes, well, no shit, you're not the only one, pal.
No,
you're just the only one that decides to get up and tell.
I talk about it.
1,800 people on any given night that.
Yeah.
But I would too. I still want to know the dust on top of my refrigerator. It's killing me. Marla Joe, we got to talk about that. I got to remember what that.
My buddy in Arizona picks, or it didn't happen. So tempted. I'm so tempted to stand up and show.
Stand up. Go ahead. You do it on stage. Do you want? Raise your hand if you want to see the tattoo. Not all of it.
Oh, I wouldn't show all of it because, again,
well, that
only fans.
We just don't have that kind of screen.
I think that was a compliment.
It was a compliment.
Yeah, no, I think that was a compliment. Hang on.
Well, there goes Jimmy Leonard and Jim Cowan.
And it keeps going.
I believe our screens are hopping. What
Jim Leonard is I think that's a big high emoji or icon or whatever the hell it's called.
Oh, Jimmy Leonard's. Remember, he's the one I told you. He and his wife are from my hometown.
Right.
And I went with her brother to my senior prom.
Oh, so Mark just said, no pasty belly, please.
You know what, Mark? If I'd have taken my bathing suit, he wouldn't have had a pasty belly.
There was no pool at the hotel. Oh, my God.
I know. I'm taking it tomorrow, and all of my stuff is going. We have room for my stuff.
Wrap it up. It's going with us. I don't mean the podcast. I mean, wrap up all your stuff. It's going to go. See, this is like innocent. Wrap up your stuff, like bag it. It's going. She looks at me like.
So here's what's funny. He is known for 20 weeks that I wanted to do this documentary about road comics.
True.
He's the subject of that because he's the only road comic that I care to spend any time with or be on the road with. And that's debatable on any given day. But he'll go, are you filming me? Yes. That's why they call it a documentary. I'm filming you. And if you don't think this dumpster fire is going to be part of it, you are incorrect.
So I don't know if anybody who is watching or will watch this knows that we do silly videos from time to time.
Oh, they know.
And so one we did recently was Rene was going to send in an audition tape to the Cleveland Browns to audition to be their new field goal kicker and well, their kicker. So
You're on your own for this one. This
so we had figured out how we wanted to do this video, and I mean, a lot of what we do is this is just us talking. We don't actually contrive stuff, but when we do like a silly video, we'll come up with an idea and we'll whatever. So the idea of this field goal kicking video was as I was holding the ball for her to kick it, just as she went to kick it, much like Lucy would do with Charlie Brown pulling the football, but not to look like a jerk. I would pull the football up to look at the camera and go, oh, by the way, don't forget to subscribe to Road Comics Adventures, just as she went to kick it. And then she was going to go flying out of frame and falling over. But I forgot that neither she nor I are like still 20 years old. And so we probably want to be a little bit more careful about flying through the camera shot and landing on her back. So she, as I pulled the football up, she sort of gingerly sat down and we did the rest of the thing. But it was funny to me. I sort of made fun of her for that. And she was saying that she'd hurt her knee. And I'm like, you just gingerly sat down, forgetting that
in a prior life, I had a job that was a little bit more rough.
A very physically strenuous, very difficult job. And at one point had a knee injury. And it's a chronic knee injury that has never gone away and occasionally causes her problems. And I kind of forgot. So I was
sorry to forget.
So I was kind of poking fun at her for like she slowly, cautiously, carefully sat down on the grass. And then she's like, I've fallen and I can't get up. So anyway, I thought I'd reenact it the next night while sitting on the lazy boy. And so the chair was reclined.
He was in the recliner.
And I sort of
you were being a snot.
In a very uncaring, snotty way. I was somewhat mocking the injury. And
first of all, anybody that thought that somebody my age was going to run, throw my feet up in the air, and fall backwards on a mattress.
Hi, Ben. It's Ben Garcia. He says, hello, all.
Hi, Ben.
That's your phone. So anyway, I'm on the lazy boy with the legs all reclined, and I go to say, Rene, you're supposed to, like, as you go running through, you're supposed to legs kick up, and I did that with my legs, and I pulled a hamstring.
And you screamed like a little girl.
I screamed like a bigger girl than a little girl. I screamed like a moderately teenage girl ish. Anyway, so Renee's like, hey, that was funny. I'm like, no, seriously, dude, I pulled a hammy. She's like, yeah, that's funny. I'm like, dude, seriously. I messed up the rocker recliner dismount.
The Russian judge hated you, by the way.
And the French judge gave me like 0 points.
Yeah, you did not look good flopping on the floor. I'll tell you that. Going, oh, I pulled my.
I literally a couple days later, I was walking up the stairs to the stage of the Marion, and I was still limping.
Yeah, I'm watching him hobble up there, and I'm going, yeah, universe will take care of you for making fun of me. And which brings me up to another one of the best parts of our trip. I'm talking to people online that, like Jimmy Leonard.
Right.
I went to school with him and his wife, Deb. We went to high school together. The best part of being in Ocala was I got to hang out with Tim Custis, who I went to school with from kindergarten all the way through my senior year in high school. And Tim came over and he He hung with us for a long time. We had a couple of hours of a whole lot of fun. He fits right in with us.
I had a great time, but I was walking the dog and I was limping due to my.
I know. I saw the hamstring.
I pulled a hamstring.
Getting out of the recliner.
I wish I could tell you that I'm kidding. I'm not. I wish I could tell you I'm exaggerating. I'm not.
Now, I just want to point out something. I think you and I have lovely children.
Oh my goodness.
Basically.
Absolutely.
I know your son is a sweetheart.
Dude, I love your kids. I mean, I've talked some, not a lot, but they've been, and I've done some texting and whatnot. They've been wonderful.
Yeah.
To me.
Yeah. Well, we'll get around to all of their problems. But, so we're talking to my son the other day, and we're laughing about, because he's back in the recliner, and I'm sitting with my leg up in the air and have had ice on it occasionally because it. And what did my son say?
He looked at his mom and he said in a very dry, subtle tone, you shouldn't, the two of you should not be doing your own stunts.
Then his son comes over to visit us yesterday. And his son is charming and a very nice kid. Very nice kid. Until yesterday. When he says, you know, you guys aren't 40 anymore. And I look at Flip and go, did he just call us not 40? And Flip goes, but we're not 40. Yeah, but man.
No, I mean, first of all, my son's right. We're not 40 anymore. And secondly, your son's right. We, as it turns out, should not be doing our own stunts.
I know.
They were both accurate. They were both right.
I believe that they are secretly talking. I believe that they have somehow
figured but you thought the dogs were talking when you were in Florida. My dog was talking to your dog too.
They weren't.
You're a conspiracy theorist.
But these boys, I think they have gotten together and they're just hoping we wind up at the home really, really soon. And the more stunts we do, the more they think that's going to happen sooner.
Oh, speaking of which, and then I know we're running a little bit long, but I was doing a show in Arizona not that long ago. And on stage, one of the volunteers said that I was old. And I said, you mean older? And she goes, no, old. And she goes, and I'd like to marry you. And I go, oh, that's awfully nice. She goes, because I think you're really close to being dead and I want your stuff.
Well, at least
am I kidding or no?
At least that's one out of all the others that have told the truth.
Yeah, she was spot. I mean, she was literally like, I believe you're going to be dead. And the best chance I have of getting your stuff is if we're married. So I'd love it if you'd marry me. Then you can die and then I get your stuff. So needless to say, we're dating. And I'm very, no, that was horrible. I saw one of your shows in Arizona. Oh, Ben, thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's very, very nice. I love going to Arizona. I'm originally from there, and it's always fun going back to my hometown.
Reminded me of Peanuts. Yeah, it reminded me of Peanuts too.
Oh, from Charlie Brown?
Yeah. We
I thought he was talking about Peanut Head. But I guess that nobody knows who that is other than you and me.
That's why that might be an inside joke that people talk about, that we have those. It's very funny, and I don't want to let the cat out of the bag, which is kind of like being a blurter.
Yeah, sure.
But we have another stunt video
that we're hoping to pull off. So if someone now, just to be safe, could put together a GoFundMe page, that would be greatly appreciated.
Let's just put it this way. One of my favorite bands is Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Oh, wow. That was subtle. Ixnay. My God.
Earth, Wind, and Fire. And we're going to use it to make our third video. I'm having trouble getting
You just flipped off the audience.
3 fingers together. Well, I was trying to organize my fingers and it wasn't going well.
You're a shining star,
I know.
no matter who you are.
No matter where
I don't know the words. Was I right?
I am. Well, no.
Anyway, for all of you that Renee just gave the bird to, she would like to personally apologize for her rude and inconsiderate gesture.
Really? You are going to do that tonight? You are impossible. Do we have any viewers? Is anybody left?
Three on yard sale, and then I don't know how many on Facebook. So anyway, but we're getting long in the tooth. I love that phrase.
Just because, so you guys know, I've named the documentary. What's effing wrong with Flip Orley? And I'm hoping to answer that, but it's only going to be like an hour and a half documentary. I don't think that's enough time to examine it. Does anybody else have any questions before we go? Because I'm having fun. And
so Ben said that saw my show in Arizona. Can't wait for us to come back again, which is very nice. Ben, I'm assuming when you say I'm here, that means you're in Arizona. That'd be my guess. That'd be what I think. I don't know. But anyway,
you call that a clue.
It's a clue.
And here's the thing. I have gotten a map now so that I understand how far away Arizona truly is. And so we might be going to Arizona because I actually marketed to a couple of places in New Mexico and Arizona today. That, Ben, you were on to something psychically that even Einstein over here didn't know about.
Did not know. Anywho, you about ready to wind up?
I guess so. Jimmy Leonard, get in touch with me. We're going to be doing some shows in Florida. I'd love to hook up with you guys.
All right.
And Marla Joe, I'll send you my phone number and call me tomorrow.
Marla Joe, we should talk.
We will be talking.
Okay.
Did you not? Marla Joe, I'm sending you my number after this. Call me. We'll be in the car tomorrow.
I was just confirming. I was in agreement. I was giving my full support. All right. Anywho, y'all have been wonderful as always. Chandler Center for the Performing Arts have stages for a show.
Yes, they also want really big names.
Ow! Well, that's true.
Well, you don't have a big name yet, but you will time we go through the country.
True.
6 or 8 times.
I know who I am. I'm very...
No.
I know who I am.
But here's the deal. These theaters, they don't want to do any advertising. They want the entertainment to bring
in their audience.
In the audience.
Yeah.
And actually, that's the way all entertainment value event centers
seem to work. Yeah. Well, I mean, again, for any performing arts center or theater, if you look at our numbers right here, we have 3 live viewers. And it may not be a sold out show, but you know what? It's a strong start.
Well, and not only that, we really do love to have a good time. And unfortunately, we tried to pretend to be other people. We're not good.
We are who we are.
We're just that. And we are a dumpster fire. And I appreciate you tuning into our dumpster fire on the weekend or on the weekdays that we do this. I appreciate that you watch our videos. We have a good time and we love doing it. So please subscribe. What are you pointing at?
No, I'm just getting the thing. I'm preparing for the end.
Oh, you're a lot closer to the end than you know.
No, I'm just saying. So it's set up.
See, and I'm doing this to him on purpose because God love him. He went out and got food and made my dinner.
I'm hungry.
And he fed me while he was doing the dishes and stuff. So I'm eating and he hadn't, and I just keep talking because I can hear his little.
I know.
Your little tattoo is rumbling.
Jiminy
Did
Christmas.
it. So anyway, please like and subscribe. It does help us a lot. And thanks so much for tuning in. And would you hurry up and get off? What are you waiting for?
You mean turn the live stream off? It's September is prostate health month. It is.
And we're not, I wish I could say, oh, I ate like that woman at one of your shows where she goes, oh, I ate a shitload full of gummies.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
No, I had beef and vegetables.
Yeah, that's all it was. Hey, we will be back sometime next week. It won't be Tuesday.
Yeah, we don't have a clue.
But typically we do Tuesdays, 6:00 Central, and then do all the math with East and Pacific and all that stuff.
And you know what? Look for Road Comics Adventures on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, yeah.
And we're not overly active on X, but we're there. You can find us.
Yeah.
Flipworley.com.
Rene Bray, something about a dirty refrigerator. I can't wait.
And one last thing, if you ever want to, I do have a newsletter. And if you email me, flip@fliporley.com, I'll put you on the newsletter. I send it out about every other month. And that'll be all kinds of tidbits and whatnot. You're horrible. All right, we're ending. I'm getting off. In 3.
And I'm moving out of the way.
2, 1. And now we have no idea how long it takes to actually shut this down.